Okay, Mandy.
Bye. Bye, my boy. Love you.
Bye, Mommy. Bye.
Pevensey Place is a home for cerebral palsy adults. The buildings, the initial buildings were built in 1947, and the land was sold. And Ralph Hardingham, the late Ralph Hardingham, bought the land at that stage. He did use the facilities for farming purposes, but he felt that the buildings could be put to better use, and so he offered it to the local Sani Round Table to identify a worthy organisation, and they advertised it, and cerebral palsy was chosen as the successful applicant.
Round Table was how Pevensey started.
They had to choose a charity, and we were so blessed that at that time Pevensey was chosen. So Round Table, bless their hearts, all of them have been involved with Pevensey ever since its inception. Round Table put it out as a national project, and all tables in South Africa were involved. There was a need for a farm where they could take cerebral palsy adults. You had to be over 18.
But we are very fortunate and blessed with the involvement of Round Table. Round Table being an organisation for young men under 40, but the wives also do participate in events here. So and that does tend to involve younger people, and that's definitely a very important feeder into the life of Pevensey.
The amazing thing is that the Round Table is young and they're fun. Okay. And it's all very well for us older people to come and sit and listen, because mark my words, when you live in an institution, you just need someone to look at you and listen to you while you're talking, not be one of a bunch. So we can do that. But the Round Tablers just bring all the fun.
For Round Table, there were public meetings held in the local community, because there was some question at that stage whether these residents were going to be just left out in the country somewhere, but the community of Underberg, Harmville and Bulwer certainly embraced Pevensey Place, and it's very much part of the character and part of the community.
But one of the minister of, I don't know what he was at the time, it was the health minister or something in the nationalist government, yeah. He came to open the place, and what I've always remembered is what he said. He said he couldn't believe the community. He said there was no other institutional place of this kind in the whole country where the community was so involved.
I realised that God didn't give me a disabled child, but out of having a disabled child, I was able to give back to other disabled children. It's the hardest thing in the world. You wait 9 months for this perfect little baby, and when he's born, he's not perfect. And it really is the most awful heartbreak. I have 3 families. I have my God family, my blood family, and my Pevensey family. and consider myself one of the most blessed people in the world.
I think the easy answer is it's a home, a real home for people, not an institution, a home that the residents call their own home, and they treat it as a real home.
Okay. But what sort of people would land up there as well?
Anybody with cerebral palsy, anybody who's been the victim of an accident, anybody who can't manage on their own, anybody who really needs that kind of environment. We have lots of different people, 75 in all, ranging in ages from 23 to 84. Mm-hmm. They all fit in together, they all have friends, they make friends, they care for other people. It gives them a purpose in life, just like we all need.
Most importantly, in that time, nobody ever let us know that there was going to be brain damage, and it never occurred to us.
Tara and I spent a lot of time looking for answers, and there was nobody, not the paediatrician, nobody. And the paediatricians had been with us since the beginning, and I did, as a mother, I wanted to know what was wrong. I wanted him to be called cerebral palsied when the other children had gone off to high school, boarding school, and he was here alone with us. It was really, really tough, because to keep him busy, to try and not to also allow yourself to just let him be without feeling guilty that you weren't doing more with him or for him.
It has me thinking he might be some little ever for me, but I think you're going to scoff it all, aren't you?
I had this thing in my mind that, yes, a family holiday was really important, so we did attempt it, and invariably it was disastrous, because the whole focus was on Timothy. He was out of his environment. It was a strange place, so he wasn't happy. He was miserable the whole time. Wherever we went, he drew attention to us, which made the other children very uncomfortable. So yeah, it was just difficult.
Morning, Jim. Morning. How are you? I'm fine this morning.
Okay.
Hey, are you ready to part? Yeah.
Okay, off you go.
Fine, Jim. Yeah. Okay, boy. Yes. Okay. Put the pants, Jim. Okay, Timmy. Okay. Sit down. Let's put shoes.
Our biggest concern, and I would imagine most parents of special need children, is what happens if something happens to us. What will happen to Timothy? Where will he feel he belongs? Where will there be a home for him? And Pevensey has ticked that box for us in a big way. It's given us peace of mind, that he has a home, and they will look after him if something happens to us.
Up the big step. Come up. No up. You know your way now.
Giving me a hug, eh?
Oh, thank you. Well, nice, I did.
Well, mate.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
How's Pevensey treating you?
And why did you come here?
Because I was disabled, I would have never managed in the outside world. Oh, you need a brush. He might just growl at you, but don't get worried. He won't bite you.
I was a victim of a hit-and-run accident in 1974. I was 23. It couldn't have happened at a better time of my life. I was fit. I suffered a very bad fractured left ankle. I broke my neck, suffered severe brain damage and severe lacerations.
Were you a different person before it happened?
Well, I think a bit of an extrovert. Always living life to the full.
Is Pevensey your home?
It is indeed.
Okay.
It's the best place in the world.
Yeah.
It is.
What's your favourite thing about it?
The people, the local people, the farming community, the run tapers, our holidays.
The residents are all very, very important to us. We feel that because of them, we as a staff are here, and not they are here because of us. The work here has been very, very fulfilling, extremely. And the amount of recognition and the gratitude that I got, and the love that I got from all these residents is absolutely amazing.
Pevensey's work ethic is every abled resident is supposed to take part in the day-to-day running of Pevensey.
Every day in the morning we go to the run. We go to the chicken run, we collect the eggs, we feed, we change the water. Every day we've got to give the chickens clean water every day. We've got to collect the eggs, we collect the eggs right through until 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they get counted and they get sorted into their different sizes, and we put the animals away in the afternoon and we let them out in the morning because they run around outside and they lay eggs outside and what have you. And then we sell the eggs to the private orders on a Monday. We send them to Forge, Mountain Airs and Viv Turner. After they've been counted that side and been cleaned and everything outside, then they come here and we keep them here. They produce up to 200 a day. When I came to Pevensey, Mrs. Butter, my previous boss, taught me how to work in the chickens. I didn't know what the clue was going on, what was going on. And Mrs. Butter taught me how to work with the chickens, how to clean the eggs, how to lay, how to collect them and do the food and the water and all that. And then Mr. Mingate came and then he took over.
So do you enjoy doing the chickens?
Yeah, I do.
And I used to buy my chickens from Pevensey Place to buy point of lays and everything else. And there's another chap, Sean, that I can recognise in this picture. And Sean's still there, funnily enough.
I'm part of the furniture. I was here before they even started this building here. Those stones which Sean's been breaking up, we put them here. You've got to be very careful that you don't water the leaves, because if you water the leaves, you kill them.
Supplementary feed for the sheep, and Bridget and Ryan are busy packing it off into daily rations. I look after the farm, and it involves growing feed for the animals and keeping everything running. Plus I look after the maintenance of Pevensey, and then all of us staff have the duty of looking after the residents. And sometimes I don't think there's a real qualification for looking after the residents. You must just be a big brother.
Us table women started Friday Ladies in about 1973-ish, round about then. They used to bring the residents in on a Friday to the school, hostel, and we used to have them there for a couple of hours on a Friday morning, and we used to do macrame and make cards and all sorts of things like that, basically, and have a tea party. And then there were Monday ladies that went out there on the Mondays more, once you taught them to make stuffed toys and all those sort of things.
Well, I've been working at Pevensey for 28 years, I think.
How did you get involved?
By mistake.
So for you, what has been the most rewarding part of working here?
The residents. Okay. And the best I ever had was a Christmas card from a resident that said, "Thank you, Anne, for coming and laughing with us on Mondays."
This is Richard's teddy bear. It also got first prize, but mine got the cup.
Okay. And then do you guys sell these, or what do you do with them?
Yes, we do sell.
So what's been the biggest challenge working here for you?
The biggest challenge working here is everything's on such a tight budget.
That we rely almost too much on a very generous community to keep Pevensey going. We keep applying to Lotto for funding, but it's very irregular and uncertain as to whether we get those funds. We have lots of donors for which we are extremely grateful, but donors generally want projects so that they can see what the money has been spent on, and that's fantastic, but it doesn't cover the running costs. Our biggest problem from day to day is running costs. Well, we have a lot of orphans. You know, when you've got a child that has come to Pevensey at the age of 20, the parents are already getting on in years. Quite often the parents are dead, or they've run out of funds, or they're pensioners. They can't afford to pay the full fees at Pevensey, even though they're very, very modest fees.
Of course, like the rest of the world today, we do need extra money to keep up this marvellous standard that we have set here.
On the front. Happy New Year. If 1 minute, please. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Walter, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Your camera's going to break this year. Very early.
Hello.
What are you?
I'm fine.
Come on, Charles, it's your moment.
Come on, Charles.
I need to sign in, please.
Where's the book?
But I need to read this.
Okay, but we do that. So we're going to do this first. So I'm going to come here quickly and do this. What's the date today?
Good morning, Rena. It's 22nd of February 2016. Okay. Please fill in the book.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Charles Newmartin. I am a security guard here at Pevensey Place. Every day is different. Some days are 8 to 10, 3 to 5, 8:30 to 1, 1 to 3, and I enjoy my work here at Pevensey. I get to meet people from different walks of life. Some are very interesting, some are okay.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Thank you very much, Rowena.
Okay. Goodbye. See you on Saturday, guys.
See you on Saturday.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news.
What's my favourite thing about Pevensey? Yeah.
What's your favourite thing?
Swimming. Going home for the holidays and Christmas.
What do you like the most about Pevensey?
Scenery.
Nowhere else could I be outdoors and have fresh air like this.
Okay, take us on a tour.
This is the best I could do inside.
We like everything. No, I don't know if I have a worst thing.
If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Good.